So listen, we unpuzzle the fact that you came from a feather of a divine bird. We discovered it was a phoenix. What do we know about the phoenix? Or what do I want you to remember about the phoenix? 1. The bird is immortal. 2. The phoenix is associated with the sun, meaning it's linked, connected, related, and attracted to the sun. 3. It obtains new life by rising from its ashes. Bear in mind, that's its form of immortality. They turn into ashes as they lose their inner flame as old phoenixes and allow these old ashes to be heated up by the flame of the sun, thus regenerating as a chick, ready to protect and decorate the sun with their amusement once again. They are also a divine form of recycling that belongs to the sun. 4. They are flying elements of the sun. We could basically call them the birds of the sun. 5. They are birds who could attend and accompany the sun, bearing its heat and dew. Now, that's the end of the phoenix talk. No more phoenix talk. Now, to the other 2 items that helped you into existence. 2 stones connected to a string, or should we say the rope. The question is, why a stone? Why 2 stones? And what's with the string? Well, we will need to start with one thing at a time. Knowing that you're a divine weapon, the stones surely have a deep and spiritual meaning of your existence. They were not just used for the sake of being used. If we look at the history of stones as natural products of the earth, stones were used to make different tools, objects, statues, and over time, stones almost completely replaced wood. Stones were used to make arrowheads, spearheads, hand axes, and querns. Stones were used to build structures such as homes, temples, bridges, and monuments. All of these creations basically have and need one thing in common. They're craftsmen. Just like the angel that nurtured you into existence, the angel that crafted you into a weapon, crafted you into the BACK2XENDER. Guys, stones were everywhere. A gift from nature we humans simply could not ignore and had to make use of. Stones can be used to make fire. Stones were used for hunting. Stones were used for sculpting, enlightening the form and charm of what we today call art. Stones are hard to break, and before the discovery of bullets and guns, we could say stones played a massive role in hitting someone or something. Stones were capable of injuring people and breaking countless things. Millions of years ago, if someone was accused of or was caught in an act of any sort of crime, any form of blasphemy, the entire community would stone the offender outside of the city. An example of this is being caught stealing. One could be stoned and forced to leave the city, or one could potentially be judged and stoned to death. So if we sum all of this up, if we give all of this a little summary, the stones used to build you into a weapon symbolize strength, power, force, judgment, protection, brutality, and shelter. We have basically uncovered the topic of how you were born. You were initially instructed to an angel as a task. The task was collecting a feather of a bird heaven won't mention. We already unpuzzled the feather and realized this is that of a phoenix, a bird that resides in the sun. And this feather was the main item. And the remaining 2 items were 2 stones. And we've uncovered why these 2 stones were used to create you along the side with this feather. 2 stones and 1 feather gave birth to this weapon, the BACK2XENDER.